Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and today we're going to be looking into a curious mystery. A mystery that could uncover potential clues into a future Fighter Pass 2 fighter. Or probably not, but hey, where's the fun in that? I'm talking about the mystery of why there is no Spirit event for Luigi's Mansion 3, now around 10 months after its initial release. A quick disclaimer, this video is not a leak or a rumor, this is all speculation. If you follow me on Twitter, you will know my disdain for all of those, so I wanted to make it clear, everything is theory that I've come up with myself. It could really mean nothing, but at the same time, it could mean something. Because as we get into this, Luigi's Mansion 3 not getting a Spirit event is quite curious. So let's just dive in. Since its release in 2018, Ultimate has been doing Spirit events where certain spirits will be more common. They range from events focused on certain franchises to themes like King and Queens of the Sky event, which focus on spirits that could fly. But every so often there would be an event that would provide new spirits. Some were a few new spirits included in a larger event like Oh Yeah Mario Time, which added the Super Mario Party's base spirits along with other Mario-focused spirits. To the Spirits in Black event, which added only one spirit, the Lotus Spirit, to many people's surprise. Lastly, there is the Focus Spirit events that just have new spirits to go with a game or franchise. This started with the Labo spirits and ranged from even adding Resident Evil spirits into the game. But there are some events that were meant to go along with game releases, and I think it's important to look at all these and the time frame in which they were released opposed to the games themselves. So let's go down the line. The event Return to Koholint to celebrate Link's Awakening coming to the Switch ran from June 14th to June 19th in 2019. Link's Awakening didn't release until September 20th of that year, which makes this event unique as it predated the game, something that hasn't happened since. Next came Arsenal's at the Ready, Daemon X Machina to celebrate the release of the game, running from September 27th to October 2nd. Daemon was released earlier that month on September 13th, so only a few weeks after its release, which makes sense. Next was the Tetris Spirit event, where we learned that their real names were Tetraminos, which I swear no one knew. Okay, maybe someone else knew. But it was nice that Smash finally had Tetris in it, one of the most well-known video games of all time, honestly. After that was a Pokemon event, which housed some Pokemon from the new Sword and Shield games, which actually only released a week after its initial release. After that was Oust Resident Evil, running from November 29th to December 4th, which is head-scratching as to why not a month earlier during Halloween, but whatever. It wasn't promoting a game, but it was pretty cool to have representation for Resident Evil in the game. Chain the Future of Spirits, celebrating Astral Chain, ran from January 17th to January 22nd. Here is the first one that was a bit different, as Astral Chain was released on August 30th of 2019, nearly 5 months after its release. This gave people like me who overthink literally everything something of a calmness. Sometimes it'll take a while between release of events. No idea why, but it was no longer uncommon, it seemed. River City Smash, to bring spirits from the River City franchise, ran from January 24th to January 29th. It is possible it is just a fun event with no release connection, like Resident Evil, but it could also have been there to reference River City Girls, which came out in September. Although no spirits directly from that game in particular. In the same time frame, a very important event happened. Whether you like it or not, Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses released, and with that came the Spirit Board from the game. I call this important mostly because of my theory thoughts I'm presenting here. Three Houses released on July 26, 2019, and with each passing Spirit Board event, people were wondering when the Three Houses event would occur, as other major releases were getting events like Astral Chain and Daemon X Machina. So after 6 months since releasing, we finally got it, and now we knew why. It made sense, they're waiting for the DLC Spirit Board. We will return to this in a little bit. Ready, Wallop! The Spirit Board event for Cuphead happened from February 14th to the 19th. It celebrated not only Cuphead on the Switch a few months back, but the Cuphead Mii costume that we got as well. March 13th to the 18th, we got Spirits Fit to Fight, celebrating Ring Fit Adventure, which released October 18th, 5 months after release. So a new trend was starting to occur. New games were getting represented, for the most part, around 5 to 6 months. If that was the case, well then Luigi's Mansion 3 should be coming up soon, right? From April 3rd to the 8th, we got Animal Crossing Spirit, yes, to go along with the brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons, which came out March 20th, so this was only a few weeks. So two thoughts. First, my 5 to 6 month theory is dead. Or Nintendo was capitalizing on the runaway hit of New Horizons early. I mean, creating spirits isn't that hard. Get some PNGs, create some scenarios, and boom, you got a spirit event. The Spirits of Mana, running from April 24th to April 29th, gave us spirits based on the new Trials of Mana game, which released on the Switch April 24th. Same day. Yep, the 5 to 6 month theory is now dead. Also, another Square game that has more spirits than Final Fantasy. Jump 2 months into the future between July 10th and 15th, and the second anniversary of the Octopath Traveler Spirit event happens. As the game suggests, it celebrated 2 years since it was released on the Switch. And most recently, in fact I had to add this into my script as I was writing it, Paper Mario and the Origami King was running from August 28th to September 2nd, a little over a month after the release of the game. So why make this timeline important? Because as mentioned before, 10 months and no Luigi's Mansion 3 spirits. It doesn't make sense. It was a big game, and games not as high as a profile were getting highlighted with the spirit board. Some may say that there isn't enough new characters to create a spirit event. To that I say you obviously haven't played the game. Some of these events have had 3 spirits in it. Helen Gravely, Luigi, and the Polter Kitty are easy options. Want more? The Boss Ghosts are all unique and fun. The new Poltergust, the hotel itself. So that is not the reason. Now I can see the upcoming Pikmin 3 Deluxe not having an event, as all the major characters are already spirits. They could use some boss creatures, but I doubt it truthfully. Back to Mansion 3, I'm looking at 3 houses and thinking, is this why we haven't gotten a spirit event yet? Are they holding out because of the Luigi's Mansion rep is coming in Fighter Pass 2?
It just raises too many questions.
So, if this thought process is right, who could the rep be? Well, there are a few decent options, honestly. First off is Egad. He's been in every Luigi's Mansion. Have him utilize the Poltergust in all of his attacks, or heck, have him utilize the Flood as he was its creator. That would make a perfect up special. Use the Flood's rocket form to blast up. He has made a few different inventions, so let's utilize them. Another could be King Boo. Having yet another villain would be pretty sweet, honestly, and if Piranha Plant could be a fighter, so can King Boo. Utilize his tongues for attacks. Make him floaty like Kirby and DDD. My last suggestion as a character would be an echo of Luigi with Gooigi. I went over in my Fighter Pass 2 prediction video that it'd be really cool if they added echoes as free add-ons with the new fighters, and Gooigi would be a perfect echo. But really, take this all with a grain of salt. It really could just be Nintendo thinking it wasn't worth making a spirit event. Poor Ouija. Or it could be something more perhaps. This event could be held back because there is a Luigi's Mansion rep coming to Smash. Because if they did this once, they could easily do it again. Or maybe Nintendo is really giving Luigi the short end of the stick yet again. I say that, and I still remember that there was a year of Luigi. Thank you for joining me here at the Nintendo Network. What are your thoughts on a Luigi's Mansion rep coming to Smash Ultimate? And my pretty crazy theory. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join the Discord, and consider helping out on Patreon. As always, this is the Nintendo Network signing off.